Um, hold on one second. Sorry. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with some recognition tonight. We have some coaches that are already rocking out Success Club this month. So right now we have some leaders that are adding coaches like crazy. So congratulations, leaders. If you are a new coach and you are on this call, you're probably going to be super overwhelmed. You're going to be like, what in the world is she even talking about? And what is even going on? But I don't want you guys to worry about that. I just want you to pay attention, take notes. If you are watching the recording of this, I know some of you, my UK coaches, it's what, like midnight there right now, and some of you guys on the West or Seattle, you're still at work. So we have people all over the place, right? So if you're watching the recording, remember to take it slow. And also remember that when you are in the coach group, you do not have to know every single thing. That is like the library of information. So you just kind of need to take whoa, girlfriend. You just kind of need to take it slow. I love you, Dedra. You're awesome. Like, you know when Dedra gets on these calls, because it's always like, woo! I do that too when I get on the Team Boom call. I don't know. It must be because I jump out on my tablet on those. But so we have myself so far this month has recruited 4 new coaches. Dedra 2, my husband 6, Michelle Katz 1. Well, my husband, but that's really me, so like 10. Katie May, congratulations with 1. Carrie Stillman with 1. Annette Segova so far with 1 coach. I also want to recognize some of you guys from last month, because you guys, we killed it in January. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw those numbers going up there that are that the assistant does for us, but those numbers were amazing. We had myself, and when I'm going over points, I'm going over Success Club points. So this is one of the things that we talked about, Cass, too, that you always want to, quote unquote, sell somebody a challenge pack. You never just want to like typically just do like a workout. I will just, I hate to say sell, we always say change a life with Shakeology, because that is 2 points. But I never just go ahead and like, you know, somebody wants to get just the 21-day fix. You're not going to really get points for that, but you use your own judgment. I know Dedra had a couple people that did Body Beast that she could see the long-term gain in it, but if it's just for excuse purposes, really focus on the challenge pack. So in January, you get 2 points per challenge pack. If you get 6 points in 1 month, Beachbody starts giving you those customers from the infomercials, giving you those customer leads. You also get the commission from those, which is awesome. And that helps you kind of flip people into coaches if they want, and it gives you people to coach, which is completely awesome. So myself with 18, Carrie Steelman Smith, make sure you guys mute yourselves. Carrie Steelman Smith with 14, Megan Gutenberg with 12, crazy. She's going for diamond this month. Bailey Glasser with 10, Randy Olfont with 10, Valerie Nelson with 9, Michelle Katz with 6, Katie May 6, Tim Ottaway 6, Jackie Evans 4, who was a new coach, like that, she got that like out of nowhere, crazy. And Jackie, if you hear this, I sent you a message for us to connect next week. So make sure that you get on my scheduler so we can go over some things. Girl, you are coming out hot. Carly Blassman 2, Rachel Bentley 2, Christy Sudowick, I cannot read 2, John Houston 2, Carrie Lear 2, Rachel White 2, and Lori Curtis 2. We also had a lot of awesome recruiting going on. And before I move on to the next thing, when you guys are signing up coaches, it's super exciting when we sign up a coach and then it's like, oh my God, now I have to do what with them? And I don't know if you guys noticed in the coach group, but my husband and I have probably added like 12 coaches in the past like 2 days. And now, like, that's cool and all, but then you have to follow through on your commitment. You have to train them. You have to guide them. And if you are a lot, like, it's kind of like, you get this new person that wants to join you, but then you need to follow through with your commitment. What you said you were going to do. You were going to guide them. You were going to train them, and you were going to help them. And I know for myself, when I first started, guys, when my sister and I first started doing this, well, like I told you, I signed up about 4 years ago, but I was the worst coach ever. I didn't do anything the first year because I didn't get it. And I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do that. And anyway, I remember when she told me one day I'm going to have to train my own coaches and I'm going to be doing my own calls. And I was like, why? Like, why would I even do that? I'm just going to be on yours forever. Just kind of like I thought you probably were just going to be on mine forever, right? But in the beginning, she helped me train those coaches. She helped me duplicate, and like I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm successful at it. Now I'm trying to teach you what to do so that you're successful at it. If you do what I'm doing, but not the same way, but I kind of show you the ropes and the scripts and all that, you should be able to duplicate that. So my point is as you guys are signing up new coaches, I want you to please, please, please reach out to me. Let me know that you signed up a new coach. We will train them together. We will record it. And we have an onboarding process. So right now, Jenny Lynn, is it Jenny Lynn? Jenny, am I saying it wrong? Because your name's different on your thing. Is it Jenny? Your name's Jenny.
It's Jalen. It's my work name.
Oh, your work name's Jalen, but you're Jenny on Facebook, right?
Jen. I'm Jen. It's probably going to change soon, though. So just so you know.
Okay. I mean, seriously, like I'm Marie Sardelli, but I'm really not. I'm Marie Ottaway. And people are like, who are you? But what I'm saying is that when her and I were talking, we were going over the onboarding process, right? So we had the onboarding process, which was phase 1, and Kaz just completed that. She came out hot in the gate with that too. Like she finished it really fast, emailed that to me. And then we have phase 2, which is going over the Boom Empire training site. Okay. If you have been coaching for a while and you have not done that, and you're like, why am I not having success? Why am I frozen in this, like, not moving my business forward land, then you can always go back and start over. I had to start over the 80-day extreme challenge today. I'm not perfect. I mess up. I was eating like a boss for a week. Okay. I started over. We're human, so you can go back and do that. We also we are going to be starting, and I want you to mark your calendar, on February 19th. We are doing a full team training, meaning and I don't want to call it Coach Basics, because if I call it Coach Basics, you're going to be like, I'm not doing that again, right? So Carrie Steelman and I, I'm lying. Carrie Steelman did it. She's on our team, but she's on the other leg. She has been creating an onboarding process, and I want you to mark your calendar because we're going to go over some of the basics that you may be leaving out as you are moving your business forward. And that training is just going to be 1 week. So write that on your calendar. Before we move into the training for tonight, a couple more good of the order things. You want to remember that this is Team Cup Month. So what does that mean for you? If you are a new coach, do not worry about it. Do not even worry about it. You can just plug your ears for a second. But if you are not a new coach, you are already on a team. So it is Team Cup Month. Cedric, people still sign up for Team Cup, or is that over? Okay. So Team Cup Month. You want to get at least 6 Success Club points this month. If you were on Team Cup, and being excited about that. Like, we won these hats last time, and you win all sorts of cool prizes from Beachbody. They send you tons of fun stuff. And plus, if you are going to Coach Summit, you also get a special workout. Like, there'll be this mass cattle call where like thousands of people will work out with Autumn Calabrese, and then everybody on your team has to get Success Club for the Team Cup. to get that exclusive workout at Summit. You get an extra ribbon and all of that. And it's funny because Ruth Ann's on our team and we have a little message thread. And she's like, I have 2 people that, said that they might sign up this month, but that's great. But what do we know about this business and the reality of it? You have 2 people that say they're going to sign up. It's important to keep your pipeline full, meaning I have a list here. I probably have, like I said, 12 coaches that have signed up in the past week to join our team. I had about 27 that said they were going to do it, right? So you always have that. You always have to invite. Don't put all your eggs in one person's basket, right? Because people change their mind, something comes up, they quit, all those things. And Christine, you're starting to catch on to that too, because some of those people that you and I have been on a message thread with, if they haven't done it by now, say, okay, girlfriend, I will re-invite you again. Cut your losses, you're wasting your time. Okay, because it can be really self-defeating too when people keep letting you down over and over and over again. Don't give up on them, but utilize your time into other people, because there is a lot of people out there that do either A, want to do this business for extra money, B, they need to be a coach that helps them be more accountable. Some people want to help people change their lives, and other people want to leave their full-time jobs and build a full-time income. So there's all different kinds of things. Also, it's very important to remind your coaches and yourself that you need 50 PV a month to stay an active coach. So Shakeology is worth 90. So say, your car broke down and your Shakeology is 105 a month, and you're like, gosh, like I only have, I haven't changed any lives, and I really don't want to get Shakeology again, which we all should be drinking Shakeology, but something comes up. There is other options. You could do a 3-day refresh. You could do Energize and Hydrate. There's all sorts of things that you could do. So like my husband is a coach, but I don't buy him Shakeology every month. So I get other things like Energize. I get these little detox things, little packets to keep his account active, meaning that 50 PV. Recover, all sorts of things. If you really, because you know what, we're all human. Maybe you guys drink your Shakeology every day. Sometimes on the weekends, I'm all in. Like I like to eat eggs in the morning and I have more time. So over time, you might get a little buildup of product. So it's also good to, drink Energize or drink Hydrate. You don't have to drink it all the time, but just so people see you doing it in your challenges and as you're marketing yourself, because it helps you put value in other things. And then the last thing before we go on is, as you are posting, just I want to say like a pro tip or whatever that I wanted to give you guys is when I'm putting my post out there, when I put posts on my Facebook wall, it's less about me and more about speaking to my viewers. Okay? When I am in the challenge group, I'll put the same picture on my Facebook wall that I'll put in the challenge group, but in the challenge group, like the workout group, I'm putting like day 5, I killed it. Look at my muscles, booty on fleek, whatever. Okay, that's the challenge group. Did you like that, Dedra? And then when I am on my wall, it's not really about me. It's about how I can relate to others. And I always try to think about myself before Beachbody when I'm coming up with my post on my wall. I want to connect to the person that was me before Beachbody. That tired mother that's given up. That girl in her 20s that's maybe she's a party animal and she goes out all the time, but she really wants to change, but maybe she's around the wrong crowd. Or I'm speaking to, if you hear a war upstairs, I am a mom and my kids are currently having a battle to see who dies first. And then my husband's I think he's doing our taxes, and he's all of a sudden he just yells out, nobody freak out. It's just a normal night at our house. So you always try to speak to the person before Beachbody. So if I say on my Facebook wall, got up this morning, I'm feeling good, and it's 5 a.m., look at me, I've got no rolls, Like, that might kind of turn people off. But if you're like, it was hard, I do this because, and la la la, you're more relatable. Okay? Nothing burns me up more when I see coaches like taking a gym selfie and then they're like, you know, quad goals. Like, that's cool. Like, your quads are great. But like, if I am, you know, 30 and I weigh 275 pounds and I'm watching you, it makes me feel kind of defeated. You don't always have to speak to your audience, but it's just something to think about. You want to connect. You want to connect with people, not build up barriers. Like, that's too hard. Okay, that's it. Last thing. Well, that's not really it. So you're like, it's over. It's you are trapped. If you went out last night for the Super Bowl, you are in suffrage right now. Suffering. Suffrage was like women's rights. Right? Okay. I'm pulling up a PowerPoint. Maybe. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Crap. No. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm trying to talk really fast too, and now my computer's like is gone completely white. So hold on a second. Oh.
Team meeting.
Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Am I on here twice? I promise I know what I'm doing. Have faith in me. Okay. My internet like kicked me off and then it let me back on. Okay. There we are. From the beginning. Okay. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see my PowerPoint? Awesome. All right, so we're going to talk about building relationships with your cold market through inviting and posting in social media. Super easy, right? So how do we find people? So there's a whole bunch of people out there called struggling network marketers and struggling Beachbody coaches, and they try, and then they never get anywhere because they don't have a recruiting system. Their upline doesn't have a duplicatable system. And once you change your best friend's life, maybe your roommates and your neighbor, then what do you do, right? And we've talked about some of this before, but I really want you guys to focus. This is what I call in the business the unsexy. Okay, this is kind of something that I'm going to have to do. And I hope this is recording. Do you guys see the little record thing on there? Danielle, you do? Okay. This is the part that I call the unsexy, that it's fun to post on your social media, but you're really going to build a business. You're going to have to do this part. Okay. Every day. Well, not every day, because then some of you will like send me a message after this. Like, I didn't realize I have to do it every day. And then you quit. Like, do what you can do. Nobody freak out. Okay. Adding people to your target market. Your cold market is essential in growing your network. So you have your warm market, people that join just because they like you. Then you have your cold market, okay? On a piece of paper, I want you to write down right now 10 things that describe you. 10 things that describe you. Go ahead and write them down as I'm talking. Keep writing them down. Okay? Write down those 10 things. As you're writing down those things, so for myself, kids, family, mom, fit mom, travel, I like to go out to eat, books, reading, ocean, beach. There's my 10 things, okay? Those 10 things are also hashtags. You can add hashtags to them. If you're not familiar with Instagram, go on YouTube and look up Understanding Instagram. It's like a third grader could do it. It'll explain it to you in 30 seconds, okay? But those are the 10 things you should be posting about. And Christine, we've talked about this before. Those are the 10 things you should be posting about, okay? You have your things you do every day, you work out, but you guys are not Beachbody, okay? We are not Beachbody. I am not only Beachbody. Beachbody does not define me. So with that being said, by the time I get to, do you want to join me in this fitness journey? People have already made up their mind whether they're going to join you or not based off of those other things that you talk about, right? Because by the time you invite them, they're going to already know enough about you and follow you that they want to join you because it's cool to work out, but most people aren't dying to work out. They want to join you because, like I tell people, not only can you join my fitness challenge, you get to be friends with me. LOL. Like Kaz and I laugh about things about cats. Kaz and Heather, you guys need to be best friends because Kaz is in our cat tribe now. She bench presses her cat. It's hilarious. So things like that, just make awesome coaches because you connect with people. Don't be afraid to add people. You're not weird. And if they think you are, then they aren't in your market. So don't be scared to search groups, fitness groups, gyms, anybody that, if I go on Facebook and I look like Planet Fitness and then they'll put change your life and 20 people in my town will like that photo. If I have more than 5 mutual friends with those people, I add all of them as friends, right? And then we've talked about it before. I add all of these people I don't know as friends. Do I then say, hey, do you want to join my challenge? It's $160. Here's the link. No, that's what an amateur does. That's what somebody that doesn't understand network marketing does. That's what people who are trapped, never on the leaderboard and don't really try to change things up. That is something that they don't understand. Take a step back, add people. Then you just say to them simply, thanks for accepting my friend request. Sending you positive vibes. Are you on a fitness journey of your own? Now, I know I'm talking really fast, but what I mean is I'm adding in 10 to 20 people a day, people I do not know on Facebook that are in fitness groups, mom groups. Maybe there's, maybe I go to my best friend's page and then there's 60 people that I'm not friends with that she's friends with, but we have 60 mutual friends in common, right? I'm going to add all those people because they're going to accept my friend request. Then as I'm talking about travel, kids, wine, appetizers, going out with my husband, there's a lot of women who are my age, in their 30s that don't get up and get dressed up and go out. They don't go on, dates with their husbands. So when I'm writing all dressed up, super excited to meet my hunk of burnin' love husband, I don't know if you saw that one. By the way, it took me all day to get ready that day. I went from homeless to it literally took me all day. Literally all day. Ask my mother-in-law, she was here with me. It was a lot of work. But I'm posting stuff like that, not because, wow, look at me, but it's showing other women that are my age, wow, I can dress up. I don't have to let myself go. I can be fun. I can do these things. It's okay to invest in myself. And then that kind of pulls them in a little bit more, right? So thinking about those things. The next thing, when they accept your request, send them a friendly, hey girl. Hey girl, how are you? Thanks for accepting my friend request. Are you on a fitness journey of your own? As dumb as that sounds, 99% of the time. Well, yesterday I had a rough crowd. These girls were like, nope. And I was like, I never got nope before. I was like, well, you should, girl. LOL. I don't even know what to say. I kind of felt like, nope. Who just says nope? And then, but 99.9% of the time I get no, but I should be. And I'm like, yeah, I hear you. It's a struggle every day, but, just push them forward, trying to get it done, and then leave it alone. As you're posting on your wall, as you're consistent, write their name down and invite them later, right? Hey girl, thanks so much for adding me. I love meeting new people and you really seem totally awesome. Sending you positive vibes. Enjoy your Monday. And then when they say I don't even know you, why are you sending me a friend request? And I'm like, yeah, you don't know me. I just tell people yeah, you don't know me, but these names, and I'm telling the truth, these names come up as we have mutual friends. So I thought I'd reach out. It's true because I know once they follow me, like they're going to want to join me. But if I'm only posting about a share about like Taco Bell, like having a sale, or this like woman like yelling in the streets because it's funny, like that's no content. There's no content at all. You must be present. Saying that you work out will only go so far. You need to show them. Show them your meal. Show them what you're eating. And do not throw up Beachbody, okay? Like, oh my God, you have to try this stuff. There's 80 essential nutrients. It's a superfood. It's a meal replacement. Nobody cares. They just want to know how much it costs, and they want to have a connection with you, right? When I was starting out, I used to say, but there's 80 essential nutrients and you can replace a meal. And for $3.50 a day, let me tell you, girlfriend, you will save money like never before. How many people do you think joined me? Zero people joined me. Okay? So you just have to be real with them. Like, just tell them, add a little bit of value to it, but don't throw up Beachbody. Be authentic. Instead of telling the world that you love Beachbody on their products, show them through your lifestyle. If you're getting up and you're getting ready in the morning, you're feeling good. And like my mother-in-law said, not only should you get up and get ready every morning, you should also make your bed and clean your sink and spray it and wipe it out, because that will do wonders for you. As dumb as that sounds, I was like, you know what? That's so true. Like in your kitchen, like spray it, wipe it out, make your bed, and get dressed every day, whether you are, going to win the day or not. That is super important, because people will see that. People will see that in you. They will see that you have a positive mindset. Now, I'm giving up on the world, and Time Hop will remind you. When I was super negative like 5 years ago, Time Hop on Facebook will remind you when I was like, I just don't know what's wrong with me. Like that was my post. Like before Beachbody, do you ever get Time Hop will creep up on you and you're like, what was wrong with me? So daily post about mindset, your workout post, maybe your meal plan. And if you are not eating healthy, just like tell the world you're not eating healthy. Just say, I need some accountability. Who wants to do this workout group with me? You do not have to be perfect. And sprinkle Beachbody everywhere you go. You're in the car with your friends, you have your shaker cup, or you're going somewhere. You can talk about Beachbody without talking about Beachbody, right? All right. So the hardest and most beneficial vital behavior in your business is inviting. You have to invite people to join you, or you're not going to have anybody. It's like going for a run in your neighborhood. And every day I'm going for a run in my neighborhood and I wave by everybody and I'm running and I'm like, hey girl. And they're all like, whatever. And then I'm running and I'm like, hey, do you think all of a sudden people are going to just start running with me in my neighborhood? No. You think people are going to put their shoes on and knock on my door and say, hey, Marie, I'm here to run with you? No. But if I say when I pass my neighbor, hey girl, do you want to run with me? Yeah, I'd love to run with you. Maybe we can run next week down the street. Hey, do you want to run with me? All of a sudden, you're going to have people running with you, right? People aren't just going to run with you because you're drinking Shakeology or you're wearing a certain thing every day. That's not going to, that is not, you have to ask them. You have to ask them, okay? These people are strangers, so they don't have a previous conception of you. I built the heck out of my business based off of strangers when I first started. They don't already have a preconception of you, right? You guys are part of one of the top teams in Beachbody, and you are. Use that as a selling point. We are part of a 5-time elite team. My sponsor, Annie, well, it goes my sister and then Annie Wallace. The Realmans who created Team Boom are all in the Millionaires Club. They are the top coaches in the network. You are part of one of the top Beachbody teams in the whole network. Use that as a selling point. Tell people that your team is rocking. You will not let them down, and you will be with them every step of the way. Even if it scares the crap out of you, tell them that, because there's an army of us who have your back to make sure it happens, right? And then, I don't feel like reading that part. Okay. What happens when they say no? You continue to build your empire no matter what. Well, I thought it was going to work out, but 3 people told me no, so it's just not for me. That's what quitters say. If I quit when the first couple people told me no, I would have never gotten anywhere. Okay? This business is peaks and valleys. You got to suck it up, buttercup, get thick skin. And if you're doing the same thing every day and it's not working, stop doing it. Change it up and ask for help. Okay? It's like, you know, if the puzzle pieces aren't fitting, then you need to get a different puzzle piece because eventually they're going to fit. There's not some secret out there that, you know, it's not like I'm doing something like super different than what I'm teaching you, you know? So maybe it's in the wording, or maybe it's how you're putting yourself out there, or maybe it's because Danielle, maybe it's because her Energize was in her Shakeology cup. And I don't know why that bothered me every day, but eventually we put it in a wine glass. That's her thing now. Everybody knows that's her thing. She drinks her pre-workout in a wine glass. You know, maybe you're going to drink your Shakeology and you have a collection of like moose cups. I don't know, but like have your thing. Continue to rock your journey. Continue to blow them away with your results. Okay? Continue to work on you. Working on you. You know, if you're working out and you are really on a journey, you're going to have people follow you. If you feel like you don't have confidence, you doubt yourself, you have a hard time dreaming big, I want to teach you guys to dream big. I want you guys to know that there's more out there for you. And how do I learn those things? How am I able to dream big? How am I able to take risk in my life and keep building when all the odds were against me? It's because I read personal development and I listen to motivational crap 24/7. And I write that stuff down and then I put it into my post. Okay? And you come back, they will come back when you are consistent. Amy Weldman just signed up as a coach, one of the coaches I put in the coach group. She saw me being consistent and she finally came back around. Kaz and I, she's a coach on here. Her and I had been talking about her joining just the challenge. I hadn't even thought about even asking her, you know, because we didn't even really know each other. And here she is now, like as a coach on our team. Like how crazy is that, right? And they will come back if you are consistent. And you know, and also make sure when you're asking people to join your tribe for coaching too, make sure that they're a good fit for you. You know, you don't have to have a cattle call of all these people. Make sure they're a good fit for you. Adding people your target. Okay, so add someone as your target market. Connecting with them. Hey, girl. Rock your social media, posting daily, not all day long, not super long posts. Just share something that you're doing, whether it's working out or not. Invite people to your journey, follow up with them. They never stop watching. Oh my God, raise your hand on here if people are like watching you. And they're like, oh, I watch you all the time. You know, when you first start, you're going to have the people that are watching you that are like, what are you doing? That's stupid. You're already skinny. What are you eating healthy for? Then you're going to have all the people that, like, when I went to my sister's benefit in New York, I had never in my life had so many people that I didn't even really know that were like, oh my God, we've been following you. Like, you're doing so good and like all this stuff. And I get that from you guys, but I'm never around my family because they're in New York. And all of these people were just like, oh my God, you guys are killing it, you know, because they're watching. Give them results, show them that you care, repeat, add people, connect with them. Hey girl, post on social media, invite, follow up, repeat. This right here is called mastering the mundane. The mundane, the unsexy, but then you do cool things, like you go on cruises and you're having fun retreats, and you know, we're going to Riviera Maya, and then we're going on the 2-star diamond retreat with Pat. I'm going March 8th, and then we've got Coach Summit and all of these things, and then you start to make some more money, and then you can afford your choices, and then you're changing lives, and it all goes full circle. But if you're not trusting the process and you're only doing the part you like, then your circle is not going to be able to repeat because it's going to be going off in different directions and it's not going to be joined together. Okay. Okay. So the hey girls and then adding new friends in daily. Okay. Now this is the script. I'm not going to read this to you. Kaz, I think I already sent this to you. And some of you guys, it was like, people want more information. You know, what is that all about? This is the script. If you guys don't have the script, basically what I do is, you know, I use those Instagram and Facebook stories. And then anybody like, I don't want to keep you guys on here too long, but I'm going to make you suffer through my Instagram story really quick. But let me unshare this for a second. If it'll let me without messing it up. Oh my gosh. I can only see Karen and her iguana. I think it's an iguana. I don't know what it is. It's creeping me out. Okay. So basically, you know, every day I put things on my Instagram story, you know, from like working out, like little things. Mine's kind of involved because remember, this is all I do. So if you're working full time, you don't have to do things like this, but I'm reading my personal development, getting better, talking about that. I just do like little things on my story. And then I'm showing other people like it's 7:30. Now I'm off to take my kids to school. Now I'm making a shake. Did you eat 7 salads? Because there's 7 salads in a shake. But I'm showing them my shake, but really I'm laughing at my socks. It's a shake. I'm talking about it, but I'm really laughing at my socks. Get it? And then I show them that we have accountability in our groups. Now I'm mailing out prizes. And then somebody sends me a message saying thanks for, you know, being awesome. And then I'm like, so you don't drink shakes? I'm like, cool beans. I don't drink shakes either. I drink superfood meal replacements, and this is all the stuff that's in it. I just went against what I said to do, but I actually copied that from Annie because I thought it was cool, so I just put it on there. And then I write down, we've talked about this a million times, like I write down all the people that viewed it, and then I'm like, hey girl, thanks for watching my Instagram story. What have you been up to lately? You rocking out that fitness journey? I just made that up. Like, I don't know if they're rocking a fitness journey. And then they're like, no, but I need to. And I'm like, cool, well, you know, and then it kind of leads into the script, right? So it's a bearded dragon. Whoa, that's scary. I love Karen. I finally met her last weekend too in New York. I barely got to talk to her. I was like, whoa, you're so tall. I didn't know she was tall. Isn't that weird when we finally all meet each other at Coach Summit? It's so weird because like even Danielle Pacey is so short. I was like, you're so little. She's like the only other person that's like smaller than me. And then like Valerie Nelson is like 6'1". I didn't know if you, and like Michelle Katz is like super tall. Ashley Fell Dyson is like 5'10". I just don't know. It's like online you think everyone's like short. Megan, you're pretty tall too. Megan's pretty tall. Anyway, sorry, ADHD moment. But what we're talking about is adding in those people and finding new friends. The last thing I want to show you is this will take 30 seconds, and then I'm going to ask if anybody has any questions. Is I want to go, okay, well, this is one thing I wanted to show you. This right here is from, and this is the accountability trackers. This is all the, like getting oh my God, I don't know why it's doing that. Getting coaches started right, meal plans, scripts for inviting. Can you guys see all that right now? Does everyone have that? The invite scripts and all that stuff? Make sure that you have that. If you don't have that, send me a message tonight and I'll send it to you. And if you don't have our general inviting, hey girl, what to say? And then they say, oh, Kathy, well, I want to get that from you, but it's way too expensive. an amateur would say, well, it's a 30-day MAC money guarantee. Or Kathy, for what you're saying, you would say, oh, well, it's a golden guarantee. What a professional would say is, you agree with them. It is expensive. You're right. But what I found is that investing in myself and doing all this stuff made it more worth it, right? So you always want to relate. And let me just see if I can get this thing to pull up really quick. Okay. So on the Facebook, just like really, really easy. Let me just go to my homepage quick. This time of night, like literally there's thousands and thousands of people that are like the Facebook will just bog up. So I'm not going to even waste your time like trying to get that to work. Because when I flip between screens, it just does not work. But if you're on your phone, for example, and you're on your phone and you're on your Facebook, and then you just go to friends, and then like all your friends pull up, like you could just go to your A's and you write your A's, and then what I do is I go through my A's and I'll write down like 10 people, like, hey girl, like, hey Alex, how's it going? I know it's kind of random me reaching out to you. I don't know if you've seen any of my posts, but I'm not sure if you're on a current fitness journey, but I would love to invite you to my Fall in Love with Yourself challenge. By the way, that's the name of the next one that we're running in February. Fall in Love with Yourself challenge, fitness challenge. Would you be interested in some details? So that's how you could work your warm market. Then they want details. Oh, sure, send me the details. Well, what are your fitness goals? I want to lose 30 pounds. Why do you want to lose 30 pounds? What have you tried in the past? I'm going to shoot you over some information about my challenge, but please keep in mind that anybody can buy a program, anybody can go to a gym, but when you work with me and my team and you have that accountability, support, and nutrition, that is what's going to give you results. Then you send them the information, because people can buy this stuff, guys, anywhere, right? Why do I need to buy it from you if the shipping's $2 cheaper on Amazon, right? Why? You have to sell yourself, and you sell yourself through your daily post, right? So you could start with that. I go to groups, like every night before I go to bed, like I'll just do something like random, like I'll go to events, I'll click events on my phone, and then there's like all these events, and it just says like this week. And then I'm like, oh, wow, dancing session. And then there's 7 people going. I don't even know like whose event this is. And look at that. We have more than 7 mutual friends. I'm going to add them. Add. They accept my friend request. Hey girl, thanks for accepting my friend request. Are you on a fitness journey of your own? Did you get it? Full circle, over and over and over again. If you work full time, I would suggest adding in 20 people a day. 10 people are going to accept your friend request. 5 of them you're probably going to talk to. And keep it simple. Share with them, ask them what their goals are, send them the details. Then they're going to say it's too expensive or not right now. Okay, well, I'll invite you again later. You know, it is expensive, but this is what I found. If you're doing that every day, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to help at least 3 people, 3 people a month. Because it's good to have coach fans. It's good to have other coaches that think you're awesome and you're so inspiring, and they go to your page and they comment on all your stuff. But if you're adding in a lot of new people every day, you're going to start to get people that are commenting on your stuff more than just your 5 best coach friends. Nobody commented on anything I posted for like 6 months. Just my hater friends would come along and be like, this is super yummy. And then my friend Bill would be like, that looks great. Looks like vomit in your cup. Like someone like that, you know? And then eventually you're adding in new people that will respect you and don't really know you. And then they'll be like, wow, that's awesome, you know? So what questions do you guys have before we jump off? Did I completely confuse you and scare you away and you're like, how do I get out of this? Or are you just like taking it all in? Does it make more sense? I have time for maybe a couple questions. Yes, Dedra.
Okay. I'm what's it called? I'm a YouTube girl. So today I was researching about Instagram. I'm trying to get that bigger, right?
Right.
They were stressing. I think it was Jatana Jackson. She
Mm-hmm.
was stressing that we should change our regular Instagram accounts to business accounts, and our goal is to reach 10,000 followers.
Right.
So I was thinking about doing that, but I wanted to hear your
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely change your Instagram to a business account. You don't have to make a new one to do that. You don't have to make a new. Definitely. I just recorded myself because I'm going to use that as content. Second, sorry. You don't have to start a new Instagram to change your account to a business account.
Right.
I think that Annie did mine when I saw her. She just like changed something on it. Just kind of look up on YouTube how to change it to a business account. Because you want to have at least 10,000 followers, for example, because when it says, like when you do a post, like, do you want to join my challenge? It has you swipe up. And then when you can swipe up, when you get that good, it links them to your personal website. And then they can see, join Dedra's challenge. Here's the links. Eat clean with Dedra, blah, blah, blah. And it sends them somewhere. And then you also Instagram boost your post more. So I've been putting in the coach group, like, follow me. You can also pay for likes. Like I never did that, but you can do things to like boost it to pay for likes. But if you just stay the course and keep posting, if you comment on, if you comment on or like a person's photos, like 3 and comment on 1, they say that usually generates a follower. I used to have this program called Instagress that would constantly like photos for me all day long and comment on them. That company went out of business. So I would suggest there is another one out there. It's not, you're not paying for likes, but this program, it's like $5 a month. It's linked to your Instagram and it's constantly liking photos for you all day long. So by the end of the day, you've generated like 30 new followers. You know what I'm saying? Then I always say to people, hey girl, thanks for the follow. Are you on a fitness journey of your own? By the way, super cute new dog. If it's cute, like be real, like don't lie to people. You know? So I would look into that. And if you find one of those auto like things, could you let me know what that is, Dedra? Because Instagram I used to use. It authentically built about 7,000 followers for me in 6 months. Now it's really hard to get followers because you have to sit there and like photos all day along with everything else, work out and eat healthy. It's like, come on, girlfriend. Like, how am I going to do that and live my life?
Marie, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
So what has helped me gain some followers on Instagram is kind of the similar thing that we do with the posted thread on, some of us are on the posted thread on Facebook. There is a pod that I'm in Instagram, and it's boost engagement and followers that way as well. With the new algorithms, whatever, I don't.
Where's this mysterious pod you speak of?
Well, it's a lot of our team that's in there, so I can talk to you guys about
Those
that.
girls.
Those girls, yes.
Doing stuff without me. See, sometimes when you get to a certain level, the competition doesn't teach the competition.
No, but it has helped, so I can talk about that. So
yeah. Awesome. Well, let me know about that because I want to get in your world. And awesome. I'm like, there's somewhere I don't know. Okay. So anyone else have a question? Really, just let me go. Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone getting on. Remember, take it slow. Stay in touch with your journey and start small. Invite a couple people. If you're scared, it's okay. I'm scared. Do it afraid. Or invite people you don't know. It's always way easier. All right, guys. Have a good night, everyone. I love our team. Let's do a picture. Sorry. Let's do a picture quick. Let's do our little heart thing. Hold on. I can't do a heart and take a picture. I'll just do like a half heart. Everyone make a heart. Love you guys. Have a good night. Cheese. See ya.